Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Yesterday was not a great day. I did things, I didn't do things. Let me give you the rundown. You can't totally tell right now. My skin is freaking out. That time of the month is on its way. And it's hitting me hard, the cravings. Yesterday, I ate way too much than I should have, and not of the right proper foods to fuel my body. Way too many sugary sweets, and I didn't really control myself. I didn't do my stretching and my rolling. I didn't take all my vitamins that I wanted to take. I went to bed pretty late, and today I'm waking up pretty late. Yesterday was a off-track day. Today I'm gonna share with you how I get back on track. One day, to be honest, isn't a big deal, but that one day can spill into multiple days and weeks and months. Trust me, I've been there. Gymshark sports bra, pretty little thing, oversized tee. This is old, and some hand-me-down Adidas shorts. These are cute. We're gonna try the Kirkland organic Greek yogurt for the first time. This is a little pre-workout snack. We're just gonna get like 2 good big spoonfuls. And we good to go. It's pretty yummy. So the main thing for the day after we have a binge episode or we fall off track or whatever it is we literally just do what we always do. Before you had that one bad day, what does your routine normally look like? We simply do that. We live the day how we would have wanted to yesterday. Because we didn't do it yesterday, we're able to do it today. Thank goodness, thank God we get another day to try again. And simply the opportunity to try again, to live the life, the day, however you would like. For me, the first thing is getting up and getting moving. And today I'm gonna hit an at-home workout, which typically after a day like yesterday, I probably would have just laid in bed for another couple hours, doom scrolled on TikTok, and would have skipped the gym. And honestly, we did this little transformation, this home gym transformation for this reason. I wanted to be able to do things at home and actually do them, because it's easy to have it here, but to actually do it is another story, because you're really comfortable in your home. But don't put yourself in comfortable places. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. So just because I'm not going to the gym today doesn't mean I can't equally get a great workout. And the reason why I'm doing an at-home one today is because it's my knee rehab day. So it's pretty light stuff and I have all the equipment that I need. Save some gas. Things that I always do. Making my bed, getting my gym fit, getting ready for the day, starting to get my water in. Water just makes you feel so good when you're hydrated. You just feel good inside, because honestly, after a binge eating episode, you don't feel great. After a day of eating too much sugary stuff or just too much food in general, it doesn't have to be necessarily a crazy binge episode. I didn't have that yesterday, but I ate a lot more than I usually do and should have. And it can make you feel pretty bloated and just not so great internally. Obviously, stay hydrated, keep your water intake in, making sure I have my staple vitamins as well. You're bad. If you're someone who works out, when it comes to your workouts, you don't need to go crazy intense. You don't need to go crazy to make up for yesterday, because it is a whole new day today. Your body doesn't know that it has to make up for yesterday. It's living in today. And remember, just because yesterday was not a good day or it wasn't a day that was in your plan, it doesn't mean that you've lost all of your progress. No, no, no. It's one day, and let it just be one day. Don't make it be 10 days, 30 days, 365 days. I'm doing my 30-minute, 30-day bike challenge. Today, I believe, is day 4. I'm going at a slower pace because the past 3 days I've been going really fast and I start to feel a little bit of strain in here. So I'm taking it easy. Just like we said, we don't need to go ham. And that brings me into my next point, similar to what I just talked about. But if you usually do a 1-hour workout on your day-to-day workout routine, to get back on track, do your same hour workout that you always do. There's no need to do 2 hours of weight training, 2 hours of cardio, and 2 hours of walking. There's no need for that. If you wanted to change the intensity of something and just kind of feel that, you know, extra push, if you want to push more weight, you want to do a feel good HIIT workout or a run, do it. You know, make yourself feel whatever's going to make you feel good. Do it. But there's no need to be excessive in the sense of doing a million hours of workouts the next day, because like we said, your body's not going to know that it's making up for yesterday. It's all about today and the little steps each day that are going to contribute. It's hard to talk and do this thing. I think the moment you start to try to make up for something, if you haven't got a mindset of just snapping out of it, that's where it can become really excessive. And exercise is great. Obviously, if you are doing competitions, you're competing in things, or you're an athlete in the Olympics, they do hours and hours of training. But if you're a regular gym goer, maybe you don't want to be regular or normal, you want to be it. You want to put in that work. Still, we don't need to be doing crazy amount of workouts in a day to make up for a bad day that we had yesterday. If you didn't do nothing yesterday and you do something the next day, that's your something. That's 1 minute more than you did yesterday, and that is fine. That is good enough. I'm only 4 minutes in and I'm already huffing and puffing. See ya when I'm done. Workout is done. I am hungry. I'm gonna make my famous breakfast, current favorite breakfast. My mom got these from Costco. She said they're clean, 1 ingredient turkey sausages. They already are made, so you just pop them. I just pop them in it's not even an air fryer. It's like a toaster for 9 minutes. 3 today. Now, food-wise, for the day after you've overconsumed, you obviously want to fuel your body with things that are going to make you feel good inside. And for me, that's sticking to the whole foods type of thing. But it's the same thing as the working out. We eat exactly how we usually would. Just because we ate too much, it doesn't mean that the next day we have to eat nothing. That's actually going to be more detrimental. Find that balance for you, what balance looks like for you. Like for me, I know yesterday it was a too much sugar type of thing. So today, I'm not really gonna wanna be eating sugar again because it's not gonna make me feel good inside. If it didn't make me feel good yesterday, it's not gonna make me feel good today. But that doesn't mean just not eating at all for the next day to compensate for eating too much yesterday. No, you still have got to eat. So yeah, today I'm not gonna need the pizza, the donuts, the cookies, the chips. I am gonna make conscious decisions about eating the foods that make me feel good, but making sure I am getting enough fuel for the day. Personally, when I've had days like that of restricting and not eating much, that just leads to another overeating episode, another binging episode. It's that restrict binge cycle. You want to break out of that cycle. So there's no need to restrict the day after an episode like that. Avocado. Oh my gosh, this looks so good and it smells so good. Let me get my, It's hot. This is so good. This doesn't even need seasoning. 9 out of 10. I would pay for this at like a breakfast restaurant. It's a few hours later and I'm having some lunch. This is leftovers from last night's dinner. There's drama with this chicken. I gotta make a little series here on YouTube with my cooking journey. It's not really journeying because I don't cook. I have a fear of uncooked meats, and chicken is the highest of the tier. Like steaks and beefs, I've started to come a little bit more comfortable with pink, but last night I cooked this seasoned chicken, asparagus, and casamiento, which is rice and beans. My grandma made it, but the chicken, I have this fear that it wasn't cooked. I thought that I cooked it enough, and as I was eating, there was a couple pieces that when I broke into them, they were not cooked all the way. But I'm fine today. I was fine last night. So I'm still gonna be breaking into them because I'm so scared. 2 more vitamins or supplements that I have are NAC and omega-3s. I try, but I always forget. Ooh. Another thing, if I'm ever not feeling just super great internally, like sluggish or whatnot, a cup of water with chlorophyll or my spearmint tea. I think it's mainly like the green. Green just makes you feel good. Green is good. Green is good for you. So even something like a green smoothie, something fresh green juice. I think that too, if I've ever went into a sugar coma, that's something that I would consume the next day, but still nourishing your body with nutrients and real foods as well, not just fasting or only drinking juices. That's fine too. Those things have their time and their place, but you don't need to punish yourself by not eating, is what I'm trying to say. It's an hour and a bit later, and this is the time of day I start going a little insane in the membrane. It's honestly the in-betweens. It's finding the snack, like we don't really have good snacks to consume, and I'm a snacker, okay? It's this time of day where I would typically have some Nutella, but it's like, do I really need that? I did get though a nice little surprise gift from my mom and brother, and so this is something that I wouldn't have had the chance to resist this if it wasn't here, right? Like if they didn't get it, I wouldn't have ever seen this today. I would have never gone out and went to get it and seeing it. I'm not gonna just not eat it, but I'm thinking to share it, because this is something that I would typically consume. Just, I would say, yeah, I'll have one right now and then save another for tomorrow and the next day, and then I end up eating the whole thing. So I'm probably gonna share it with my mom and brother. So I'll have a little something, but I'm not gonna have this now because I would rather have it after dinner. So we're gonna save it. And this is just the reality of things. I just wanna share a little bit of realness with you, that these things do happen, and that is also okay. I know what we said in the beginning is we don't really wanna consume any sugar, any donuts or brownies or cookies or things like that. Life hits you. People love you. This is something that I would typically consume at the end of the day if I still feel like having a little night snack. I don't want to have that right now because then I don't want to have 2 bowls in a day. I eat small bowls though. I switched from the big ones to something small. Like this is what I have my yogurt in. Part of portion control. I decided on the cucumbers and little roasted edamame with almonds and maybe some cranberry. This is for my records because I have never cooked this ever before. I think half a white onion, half a red bell pepper, and a quarter of a green pepper. Throw in, oh, some salt in there, some pepper, some onion powder, garlic powder, because we don't have garlic, some paprika, maybe a tiny bit of ground cayenne pepper, and maybe some tiny bit of all-purpose seasoning. We don't have taco seasoning. Then diced tomatoes. Oh god. I used about half. Oh, I wanted to add some beans. What are these, Mom? Black beans? She didn't answer. I call these my grandma's beans because she's always cooking with these. I am so proud of myself. Honestly, it's hot. We could throw a little bit more. Actually, looks good. The rice is also going. This is for me. They shrunk. Everyone, by everyone, I mean my mom and my brother. My brother said it was a 10 out of 10. It was really good. He finished his plate. My mom said it was really good. She said thank you. She even got 2 plates. The recipe I actually got, I was inspired by Golden on Instagram. She posted herself making this bowl. I think I saved it yesterday or the day before, and I said it's a perfect opportunity to try it. I did some things different, and then I also didn't add some things because we didn't have it, but it still turned out amazing. I also threw in some avocado, half of an avocado, and I'm full. That was a perfect portion for me. So yeah, we're just gonna chill, watch a movie, and I'll probably have my Kit Kat. Last tidbit of the day.
Oi, he looks like
We're gonna share.
Try to make it ASMR.
Well, thank you. Merci beaucoup, merci beaucoup.
Ça fait des siècles que nos poètes rêvent de les ordres semblent attendre 3 heures avant que le vent tourne à l'est. Leur balancer toutes les bonbonnes de gaz pour les
Having the 2 pieces was seriously the perfect amount. It didn't make me feel gross or sluggish. It was a success. So, you know, it can be very easy to get caught up in one bad day or even a couple bad days in the week. But don't fall into it. Snap right out of it. Get back up. You are able. You're strong and your mind is powerful. If you fall into some old habits, take control. You have the ability. You are under control. Don't take the easy route. Take the hard and narrow path because that is the path that is going to get you results, where you're going to see the most results, the most growth. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's trial and error, figuring out what works best for you. This is my proof that I can do it, this whole video. Hopefully it can be, you know, a guideline or an outline that you can come back to, or you can just have in the back of your mind if this kind of thing ever happens to you, where you just pig out one day and then you want to get right back into it on the next. Don't fall. But if you do fall, get back up the 7th time. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, night, wherever you are, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.